Welcome to Travesty of Literature, the fourth fanfiction podcast. We thank you for joining us this fine evening. Go ahead and pour yourself a martini, shaken or stirred. We won't judge. Open up a browser window to some nice, soothing Yanni. Yes, on the Yanni tube. And join us as tonight we conclude the epic tale of Harry Potter and the Champion's Stone, beginning at Chapter 10. Chapter 10. Time to take things to the next step.
Hunter knew it was now time for them to stop Professor Spark. All things seemed to have pointed to him. Spark walked with a limp, assuming he had a run-in with Cuddles. Second, when there was an ogre in the school, he went out another door, and didn't follow Taker Darkodorf as ordered too. And... Wait, what?
Two. T-O-O.
T-O-O. It was even concluded by Stefoyany. They had decided today would be the day they would stop Professor Spark. They were outside asking Shogred about Cuddles and the man who gave him the dragon egg. "We talked about Cuddles, why do you ask?" he questioned them.
"We think the one who gave you the egg is after the Champion's Stone. What did you tell him about Cuddles?" Hunter demanded.
"Nothing, really. Besides, Cuddles is a deep sleeper and you've got to have something to wake him up, that's all. Catnip gets him to move any time. I don't think I should have told him that," Shogred stated.
"He knows then. Come on," Hunter called. They ran back inside, only to be stopped by Jonah Seenan.
"Look, my friends, I know what you're up to, and I cannot let you pass through. My mind is made, my feet are planted. Stay here before you get your asses suspended," he pleaded. Stefoyany knew they had no time for this.
That's not bad, apart from the fact it doesn't even remotely rhyme.
Right. Like, it doesn't scan, obviously, but, like, a rhyme was made, I guess.
"Sorry, Seenan. Freeze, breeze!"
Fucking freeze, breeze.
She called. That is a Superman attack.
Fuck.
It's ice breath.
Yep.
A cold breeze hit Jonah. He stood there frozen. "He will be okay. Come on." Hunter ran to his room and got his invisibility robe. He covered Stefoyany, Chris, and himself as they ran to the basement of the school. There was a large door, and it was unlocked. Someone had already been here. Walking in, much to their surprise, they see the three-headed cat asleep on the way in.
Oh, Jesus, I've got to deliver this line in
Don't
voice.
read the... Let's just... If you just get it over with, it'll be done.
"Damn, that is one large pussy." Hunter smirked. Only to have Stefoyany slap him hard in the arm. "A pussycat! Get your mind out of the gutter!" Hunter smirked. There was a problem. How do they get the cat to move? Oh.
They're 11. That's the problem.
That's the fucking problem. Chris thought of something. He pulled out his wand and carefully walked up to the cat. He placed the wand under its nose. When it breathed, the one head woke up screeching. Waking the other two heads, the cat bolted to the corner hissing. Chris smiled to the others.
"I still didn't get the stench out," he grinned.
Jesus Christ.
They went into the trap door, but only to notice there was no stairs. All three fell in, only to land in quicksand.
Fucking quicksand. "Ah, we're gonna die," Chris screamed.
"No, this is dark sand. Sink and you'll see." Stefoyany stood still and sunk into the sand.
"Stuff," Hunter called.
"I'm okay," she called back. "Just sink, it will take you, though." Hunter
It will take you, though.
Hunter remained still and sunk through. Chris struggled.
"No way, I ain't doing this," Chris called.
Stefoyany knew they couldn't wait. She took out her wand. "Gavitius Pulio!" What? She called.
What?
Chris dropped through like a bag of rocks. He had trouble getting up.
"What the hell did you do?" he demanded. "What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?"
Stefoyany smirked. "Increased your gravity so you would just fall through." "Sorry. Increased your gravity so you would just fall, though," she laughed. She undid her spell and Chris got up. "You're welcome," Stefoyany grinned. Chris rolled his eyes. They walked through the door to the next room. There was a semicolon between those. There, they saw nothing but a sledgehammer. Jesus Christ.
So many so this school's main export is sledgehammers, clearly.
Pretty much. I guess in the book in the movie at this point in both there was a broom here. So
oh, cool.
Whatever.
Okay.
At least it's consistent.
Yep.
Chris looked up, seeing a bunch of keys just floating in the air.
Oh, okay, so what now?
Oh, excuse me, that was Chris. Oh, okay, so what now? He asked Hunter. Hunter picked up the sledgehammer and he looked about ready to mound it.
How do you mound
How does one mound a sledgehammer? Fuck. However, a grin came across his face. With one swift movement, he took out the door that led to the next room. Hunter turned to the others with a grin on his face. That works for me, Chris stated.
Okay, that's actually kind of clever.
Wait.
He just fucking hauled off and slammed a door down.
Lol, that's fair.
I wonder if he thought of that. I can imagine whoever wrote this, thinking that up. Wouldn't that be funny if he just took out a door with a sledgehammer and then, but why would he take out a door? Maybe it was Harry Potter world, and he had to, wait, no, I've got it.
No, and then that was just.
No argument here, Stefani replied. They just walked through without a key. We get it, dude.
Yep.
The next room was a complex room. There was a checkerboard with pieces.
With pieces. Damn, we gotta play this dumb game? Hunter demanded.
Chris rolled his eyes. Is nothing easy anymore? He asked.
A checkerboard? God, he's so put upon.
Hunter looked at the sledgehammer and just bashed the pieces. He looked to the others.
Screw this, I'm going ahead,
he called.
This is less clever now.
And now everything for the rest of this fanfic, he will just beat it with a sledgehammer. Just everything. Voldemort, or whatever, wrestling.
Vince Mort.
Vince Mort. No matter what pieces came to him, he would take them out with the sledgehammer. He made it to the other side of the room, again with the sledgehammer. This sounds like an old rabbi at a deli or something. Again with the sledgehammer, he bashed in the door, and walked through.
So, okay, no, you're good.
No, yeah.
I'm are you taking out pieces of a? So you're just hitting the big discs of checkers. Okay, great.
Cool. There he saw the mirror that showed his parents. Wait, no, that wasn't a mirror. Wasn't it a TV? Initially,
I think it might have been a monitor.
Yeah. Okay, sure. There he saw the mirror that showed his parents, you piece of shit, and someone looking into it. Much to his surprise, it was Professor Steve Lee.
Whoa, where's Spark?
Hunter asked.
What? You didn't think Professor Spark was behind this? What? I said you didn't think he was behind this. Steve Lee shot back. What can he not hear himself? Okay, I don't remember Austin from this era. So
I do, and the best explanation I can come up with for him saying "what" every other sentence was because why not?
Yeah.
Why the hell do you say what all the time? It gets on my nerves, Hunter shot back.
Steve Lee stared at him oddly. Get on your nerves? You've been on mine ever since we met. You know how many times I've tried to kill you? Damn, you keep living, Steve Lee confessed.
Whoa, at the fidget match Spark was cursing me?
Hunter explained.
Wait, how are you explaining?
Wait, how is...
No, he was saving your backside as I was cursing you, you bastard, Steve Lee stated. We need to point out that the word bastard is actually censored.
With an asterisk and a dollar sign. Which,
for the T and the A.
I see. Okay. So not a plus sign and an at symbol. An asterisk and a dollar sign are a T and an A. Cool.
Keep in mind that we're bringing this up because this is the first word that has been censored. And I want you to keep that in mind as I read the very next sentence. That dumbass was saving your life.
Totally fine. That's fine. Hunter was taken aback. He always thought Spark hated him.
Wait, so it was you who let in the ogre?
Hunter concluded.
By golly, he has a brain and he can use it. You're damn right I let in that ogre. Spark cut me off when I was trying to sneak out to destroy you. He never trusted me again and he kept an eye on me, so I had to be more careful around you. So I decided to do the next best thing, get the champion stone and destroy you.
Wait.
Stevely looked at
The champion stone has very nebulous properties, I've noticed.
It's like, it will make me, it will make you live longer to death.
I will murder you with the immortality stone. I'm just going to crush your head with it.
Oh my god, that'd be great if you beat somebody.
Dude.
Now that is irony.
That would be amazing if you got your head crushed with the immortality stone.
Stevely looked at the mirror. But the damn thing is broken. How do I use it? I know what I want. Stevely started at the mirror. Okay. Seeing himself holding the stone.
They hyphenated self and holding. Seeing him self-holding the stone. So he... Cool. Get the boy, came a creepy voice. I don't even know what... I don't know who this is, so when I hear a creepy voice, for some reason I think Meatwad. Stevely turned to... Yeah. Stevely turned to Hunter.
Come here now, he ordered. Hunter didn't know what to do. Maybe you can hit him with a fucking sledgehammer. He didn't know where the other voice came from. Hunter went down to the mirror and looked in.
When all you have is a sledgehammer, every problem looks like something that can be hit with a sledgehammer. What do you see? Stevely asked. Hunter watched as his reflection held out the stone, and it was dropped into his pocket in his pants.
I've just become the world's highest paid fidget player. I'm claiming I'm that damn good. Hunter lied.
He hasn't, came the voice again. Hunter back away. From Stevely reached out to grab him? No, let me talk to him.
I think that was the voice.
Oh, that was the voice. No, let me talk to him.
But you're weak, Stevely protested. However, he took off the hat he wore and turned around. Hunter was sick to see a face in the back of Austin's head. The face was oddly familiar to him.
Farmiller to him.
Farmiller.
The face was oddly Farmiller to him. Hunter Potter, you listen to me. The voice craped?
Craped? I want a crepe.
Crepe is a verb now. The power of the stone in your hand will grant me be a body once more and allow your parents to come back. You will be together again, and I will no longer have to live off of dragon's blood? Just give us the stone, he ordered. Hunter looked at the stone.
Was it dragon's blood that the thing was drinking?
It was not.
What was it?
Ah, fuck. It was,
It wasn't like griffin blood.
Wasn't it, like, crushed up, like...
Control F blood.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, it is dragon's blood.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Much like unicorn's blood.
Fuck.
Why are you so Farmiller to me? Oh my holy shit, is that how he thinks it's spelled? Hunter asked.
Beautiful.
He could feel his scar become warm and hurt him.
The face smiled. I gave you that scar, Hunter.
Hunter knew then and there who it was. You killed my parents. If it weren't for you, I would have a family. I wouldn't need this damn stone, Hunter shouted back.
Wait. If you hadn't killed my parents, I wouldn't become immortal?
Gotcha.
Why would he... Okay.
I don't know why he needs snow.
To beat people to death with, obviously. Get him! Stevely quickly turned and tried to attack Hunter. Hunter wasn't afraid to fight back. However, just laying his hands on Stevely burned him, and Stevely wailed about being burned that he didn't see Hunter grab the sledgehammer?
If you could read that sentence one more time.
Uh-huh.
Very carefully.
Yep. However, just laying his hands on Stevely burned him, Stevely wailed about being burned that he didn't see Hunter grab the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it didn't make any more sense the second time.
Nothing makes any goddamn sense anymore. With a swift motion, Stevely exploded into dust on impact.
Holy shit.
Wow, that was easy. Hunter watched as a figure emerged from the ashes and go right through him, knocking him out. However, he still had the stone in his pocket.
What the fuck just happened?
Magic is what?
Chapter 11. Hunter awoke in a hospital bed, seeing Taker Darkodorf standing over him. Some ride, huh, kid? He asked.
Hunter sat up, not knowing how he got there. The stone! Oh, the stone! He called out.
Relax. It's taken care of. The stone is being destroyed, Darkodorf explained.
Wait, what? Why?
I had talked to Paul, and we agreed it was too dangerous to have in this world. So we have had it shattered.
Hunter was rather shocked. This means...
Paul will pass on one day. Yes. But you don't have to worry about that. He has enough elixir to last him a while. Taker looked at all the things Hunter got. What?
What?
They're not explaining the things that he...
Just his things, you know.
Damn. Nice following you got there. Jelly beans, chocolate toads.
Please, no. I need you to read that sentence again, please.
Damn. Nice following you got there. Jelly beans, chocolates, toads. Taker reached out and grabbed a jelly bean. He looked at it. Came across these a few times. Stopped eating them when I got an awful flavor. Cucumbers, he explained. He popped the jelly bean in his mouth. His face soured slightly. Yuck. Whoop ass, he explained. Hunter smirked. I'll give him that one. That was okay.
Yeah. Holy shit. What happened to Professor Stevely? He asked.
He's dust, Darkodorf stated plainly. Pile of ashes, the poor sap. Never saw it coming. You know why he got burned when he touched him? Taker questioned. When you touched him, Taker questioned. Hunter shrugged. Well, me neither, but damn boy, you wield a sledgehammer like a madman. What?
What?
Very impressive. Just no doing that to your classmates or teachers. Got it, he ordered. Hunter smiled and agreed. Fuck.
Yeah, I love that I picture him like leaning in, asking very seriously, you know why he got burned, and then, I don't know. You're really good with...
Neither.
Yeah, me neither. But you are good with sledgehammer, madman.
But I didn't hit him with a sledgehammer.
I said sledgehammer. Shut up, you little shit.
I want to be your sledge...
No Peter Gabriel on this podcast. Days later.
Hunter was released from the hospital ward of the school. It was the end of the school year, and it was time to give out the belt for the best house. They all sat at the table. Hunter knew his house didn't win, after all the points that were taken off. Griffin Gree was at 190 points. Camel Claw was 200. Cream Puff, 270. Cream Puff has never been that high.
No.
And Scaliarse, 400. However, as the points were announced, Taker Darkodorf stood. Well, I do have some last-minute points to give out. So here goes it. 90 points for Chris Jerixley of Griffin Gree for being a little bitch? What? Why?
Constantly. That's all he does.
For his brave actions to save his friend from the ogre. Let's make it 100. What? You already gave him points.
What? Okay.
For I never would have stuck my wand where he did on an ogre, he explained, as everyone clapped.
Everyone is super excited about wands going up asses. But no one is more in love with that wand going up an ogre's ass than the guy who wrote this.
That's true.
Goddamn, he's so happy about that. S1E4 for her remarkable swift end use of magic to save her friend in trouble, 60 points. He called. More clapping. Owner Potter for the use of a sledgehammer as well as facing great challenges head on. However, I don't suggest you do this all the time. That's just plain dumb of you. 50 points. Taker announced. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Dudes, we are tied with Scaliarse, Chris called.
Last but not least, Jonas Sinon, for standing up to people who could have clearly kicked your scrawny magic ass with 2 asterisks.
That one is also...
so dumbass is fine.
Dumbass is fine. Ass earlier in this story...
Totally fine.
...is fine.
But not when... Maybe it depends on the speaker. Like, maybe Taker Darkodorf is a very stately gentleman, and he's not going to be crass in front of the children, you know?
Right.
10 points, Taker called. Therefore, the winner of this year's belt is Griffin Gree. They watched as the tapestry changed to the griffin symbol. There was a huge celebration as Hunter saw Rando throw his hat in anger.
The next day.
Hunter had everything on the train as he looked back at Ringworts. He was going to miss the school. Shogred came up to him and smiled. Congrats. Wait,
Congrats,
with a D.
Hunter.
He explained. Hunter smiled. Shogred went into his pocket and pulled out a small book.
This is for you.
Hunter took the book and opened it. He watched as it was a picture of his parents holding him as a baby.
Shogred, thank you, Hunter grinned.
My friend.
And Hunter, if your cousin gives you any trouble, just tell him you'll clog his pipes as a
Vacuum cleaner? Shogred smirked.
Because he sucks.
Clog his pipes as a vacuum? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Okay.
But Shogred, we aren't allowed to use magic, Hunter explained, but grinned as he went into his bag and pulled out his Pedigree 9000 and his slightly slightly larger, is that what you mean? Pet dragon.
Which, and of course, the slightly larger larger dragon is wearing reading glasses to show that time has passed.
But nothing about using a dragon and a sledgehammer. I think those would be covered, pretty much. Hunter smirked. Shogred laughed as Hunter got on the bus, apparently ready to fucking murder his cousin.
Wait, on the bus?
On the bus. You know, the bus.
You know, the bus to Ringwood.
The tour bus. Away from Ringwood.
Fuck me.
He waved goodbye to Shogred, knowing next year he will be back. Do you know what my number one complaint about this story was?
What's that?
Everything. Do you know what my number two complaint about this?
What's that?
Is that when he's like, hey, what happened to Professor Stevely? Why did the Undertaker not say that he now rests in peace?
Right. Like somebody died, and you've got the Undertaker as a stand-in for Dumbledore.
But I guess this was like, this is 2004, but you're still going on like 2001 Undertaker.
Well, yeah, this is like 2004, but they're going on like American Badass period Undertaker.
Yeah, because he's like, he fucking died.
Well, and also he was like, that was a hell of a ride, which I assume was a reference to The Last Ride, his finishing move.
I mean, I guess. But
maybe I'm giving the writer of Hunter Potter and the Champion Stone a little too much credit.
I think that might be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us for the final installment of Hunter Potter and the Champion Stone. Feel free to check back with us each Wednesday, and also check out our sister podcast, Travesty of Justice, the 400,000th wrestling podcast, airing every Saturday at whatever time you click on it. Signing off, this is Martin.
This is Ryan.
Good evening.
As they walked out through the hidden... Wait. Actually, one moment. We're on the same one, right?
No.
Oh, no, I'm on the Prisoner of Madison Square Garden. Excuse me.